Hello and welcome to the new Power BI exercise, and I am on week 13 now, taking another 3-4 days to attempt the next exercise. Alright, so this exercise is about creating a bubble chart with a custom overlay. Alright, so let's go inside this, and if you have been following me, you know what we are doing, but if you have landed very first time on my channel, these are the exercises from the workout Wednesday on the Power BI. You even have the Tableau challenges as well, right? And over here, the best part about this is I have blogged a lot about Power BI features and all, but I find it's a great way to exercise or practice your skills. And that's why I'm sharing it, like as I'm attempting the exercise, I am sharing it, my insights, as well as wherever necessary, if I need to add something, I add it. Okay, so over here in the week 13, we have the create a bubble chart with a custom overlay. And here, this is the week 13, and this week is inspired from the Tableau challenge week 11. So if you want to view this, hyperlink is present here. And this hyperlink will going to take us to this basically week 13. So what it has is a similar challenge, right? And there, it's a similar challenge which is being given here. So somehow similar chart we will going to produce, but not exactly the same, if you will see. However, we can actually produce a very similar chart like this, but for about more during the exercise. Okay, so I'll just close this for now, focusing on here. So this basically a dashboard or the final output. If I go here, this is basically showing you the overlay, the custom overlay, but if I click anywhere on this, you will see that overlay is hidden, and this is where I get or you get the chart if you are also viewing this. And here is a play axis which basically play this information. As you see, it is moving like 1914, 1915, so on and so forth. Okay, now the one good part is that if you hover over to any bubble, you see that you get some statistics about the country, right? 1919 mean life expectancy, income and population. And then what you have is basically click for more info. If you click here, you get the screenshot which is about how does income relate to life expectancy. It is nothing but giving you that how you need to interact with chart, like hover over the bubble to see details, right? And here's some commentary, like each bubble is a country, color shows the region, this is the region, right? East Asia and Pacific, Europe and Central Asia and all. Size of bubble to show the populations, like this is the biggest size, probably India or China maybe as compared to the others, right? So if I, and down there, if you again click it, the image is hidden. So we will see about all of this configuration, how we can do this, right? And this is what the requirements are. So connect to data.world, curated dataset which contains 4 fields, blah blah. So okay, either you can right click and click on open a new tab, or we can connect directly data.world website on the directly via the Power BI. So let me open the Power BI. And before that, just a quick information that all of my Power BI tutorial, like you can see Power BI video tutorial is present here on this link, which is a live Google Sheet link present in the description, right? That way you can access all of my these 200 videos where I have some dashboards, right? DAX function or these dashboards, the DAX function, the visualization. The good part is that you don't have to search through my entire channel. Like for example, these 3 peoples are over here and accessing the sheet. Similarly, if you want to search anything, you can search the sheet and jump to the video on this column that is present, or the link is present in the column B. So searching becomes quite easy. Second thing is all of my exercises which I am attempting right now. I am on week 13, so this is something which I will add. All of my exercises I am keeping it here, and I will basically I create my own exercises as well. Probably I will going to create it once I'm done with most all of these exercises, so that you get more and more out of my channel in terms of practicing your skills. So make sure you bookmark this so that this information is available very handy to you, and whenever you need it, you can access it. Alright, with that information, let me go to the Power BI, and here I am in the Power BI. This will be the screen you will going to get as your when you open it, the Power BI after the splash screen. And to get the data from the data.world, you need to come here, and you need to go to more, and from the more we need to search the data.world. So the screen is coming, data.world, right? Select this, click on connect it. Since I have already connected it, I have given my login details, but it will ask you like what is your login details. So you should have a login on the data.world. So who is the owner of dataset and what is the data ID? These are the two fields which is important. So if I come back here, select this, Miss Data Viz is basically the owner in this case. So you can Control C and Control V. Dataset ID is nothing but this one, week over week, 2021 week 11. So that way, if you are accessing any other data set from the data.world, you can easily do that. So we have this information, we can click OK. Once we will click OK, it will show us the data sets, the 4 data sets, 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, it is sort of a pivot structure. So we'll click on the transform data to transform these tables. Okay, so once we have this, so let's start with the first one and we'll go one by one. So you have the country, you have income per person. So we have these years. So I will just right click and click on unpivot other column. That means don't pick this one, but rest of the other columns pivot it, unpivot it. So attribute is nothing but year. So I double clicked over there, right? And maybe I changed it to a whole number, and value is nothing but income. Okay, so this is anyway your whole number. Then you have the life expectancy, similar case, right? So you right click, unpivot other column, again year and life expectancy. Then list of countries, so geo, name, 4 regions and all. So I will just change the name, because if you see, this is all country here, and even here it is country. So just I will be able to create a relationship. I'm changing this from name to country. Okay, and this table looks like fine. Yeah, not an issue with this table. But if I come here, this is again a white structure, so we need to unpivot it. Right click, unpivot other column. So again here and population, and I'll just change this to whole number. I can convert it into a date, but that will give us some weird dates. I have tried that in one of the other exercises. So better is to use the date function. I have used it in one of our earlier exercises to convert it into a date. Alright, so we have this. I will for now close and apply, right? And that will going to create us the 4 tables. So we need to wait for a couple of seconds. Alright, everything is done. I'll just make sure I save it so that my work is set. Okay, so we have week 13. This is what I have been experimenting it with. So save, overwrite, yes, because I will going to create the same thing again. Okay, so first thing first is we need to create a bubble chart. So the bubble chart is present here, which is nothing but the scatter chart. So I'll just create some space here because I will be using the sort of question mark over there, which is to show the details or the overlay. So we have this bubble chart, and bubble chart is based on the income, right? I think income is on x-axis, life expectancy is on the y-axis, right? So this, and then we have the list of countries, right? So let's take the countries. This is where the country is coming. One thing I will just make sure is the data model before doing everything. So we have this, because this may create unnecessary issues. All right, I think because we changed our country table properly, that's why all of these dimensions are added to, or all of these measures are now added to this dimension table. So we are good. Cool. So I'll just I'll hide this. And so we have this. Legend is nothing but the World Bank region, right? So we have East Asia Pacific, Europe and Central Asia, and so on and so forth. We have the blank, which is this one. So let's hide this. We'll go into the filters in the World Bank region. And by the way, if the filters are not coming, then you can go into the view. Just make sure you click over there. Alright, so I will select everything but remove this. Okay, you see how it changes the information. So now we have these, and then once we have this, the size is nothing but your population. So we will add this to the size, right? The play axis is nothing but your year. So we'll pick year from anyone, like I'll just pick it from here. Play axis is year. So the years are coming. Year is coming till like 2040, does not make any sense. So because what I'll do is I don't know if they have kept the forecast probably. So if I want to just keep it like 2021 as it is explained in the, I think it's been asked here in this overlay. No, maybe I have seen the video probably in that they may have put it like 2021. Yeah, I guess that's what it was. So 2040 is there, and I can then use the filter. So we have this filter, and for year, just so that you keep it like the current year or the last year or anything which you like it. So maybe less than or equal to, we can keep it 2021. And click on apply filter. This should change to 2021. Yep. Maybe I think the forecast is present. All right. So we have this. We have all of this information. Now if you see the tooltip is not coming as it was here. So if I expand it again, tooltip is like a proper tooltip. Switzerland, 1919. 55 and all of that thing. Okay, so we need to create a tooltip for this. So for that, what I'll do is I create another page, give it a name, tooltip. This is a custom tooltip. I have explained in one of my previous video how to create it. So we have this page. We will change this page to so the name is already I have given tooltip. Allow use as tooltip. Make sure this is enabled. Canvas settings is going to be tooltip, and this is how your tooltip will come. If you want to have a custom, then you can even have it custom. So that way you can choose what is your custom width and height. All right, so this is where this is how the tooltip page or default setting looks like. Now what I'll go do is I will first show the country information using the card, and this is where my country is coming. Afghanistan, and here I will go into the formatting, call out value, reduce it to 30, and call out label, which is this one. I will hide this. Okay, so I get some space. So this becomes my title, and then we have the, what do you call, multi-row card is something what's being shown there. Okay, so what do we need is basically the year. I'll select the year, and I will select the life expectancy. I will going to, country is already there. I will going to select the population, life expectancy, and income. Go on. Yeah, so there it is. You may want to change it, like a population if you see is coming really huge, it's nothing but you create one measure. That's something I have explained like so many different times, and divide it by a million number, so you get the population in million. So this is an exercise, a small homework that I want to give you as to how you will going to convert it into a million. Similar way, income, if you want to convert it, let's say in thousands, right, you can convert it by dividing it, creating a new column like income in 1000 and divide by 1000, and that way the information will be coming properly to you. However, the life expectancy is not coming properly, so it should not be always sum, it should be average, and I think this should always be also average. I don't know, average population, or this should not be average, this should be XI. I think income will also come for that given year. All right. Don't summarize. Ooh, okay. Let me just keep it like this for now. And then we have it, this, we go to the page, select the visualization, come over here, format the visual, general, tooltip, report page is already selected, and select the tooltip. So now over here, year is coming, as you can see, 2021 properly. What is the average life expectancy in 2021 is this. What is the population? What is the average income is being the highest, right? So that is something what we have created up until like what is a tooltip or a customized tooltip. In this case, this is United States, and this is what the details are. Okay, so this is present. Now another thing is that canvas, if I go back and show you this, if you click it over here, you see this sort of an image which is explaining you the chart, like hover over to this bubble, what does each bubble really mean, what does color mean, what does the size means, right? If you click it on this, it is hidden. So that is something we will going to produce it. To produce that, what do we need is basically the image. An image is this, right? United States, blah, blah. And I will going to press Windows Shift and S to create this. Okay, I have the image with me. I'll open up the PowerPoint, the blank presentation. You can do it even in the Paint as well, right? Or a choice of your application. Okay, so we have this. Probably I'll just expand that a little bit. And then what do we basically need from that is an arrow, if I remember it correctly. So this arrow, shape outline, I will just add it like a little bit more weight to it. I will not highlight it way too much. Yeah, this should be good. Okay, and this is where I think what you have is this. If I click it over here, hover over bubble to see details. So if I go to my presentation and add a text box, hover over the bubble to see details. Okay, so that's one. Another thing what I have for you, if I go to this callouts, right? So what I'll do is, again, I will create a text box, right? And use this, and we'll say each bubble is a country. Each bubble is a country, and then color shows region. Color shows, oh, okay, this will be taken COL in my case. Color shows region. Size of bubble shows population. Size of bubble shows population. Okay, so we have this, right? We can format the way we want. And then finally, what is not shown over here is basically sort of a button. What I would expect is, generally user will not know what to do or where to go. So either a go back button or maybe, something view dashboard or something. So what I'll do is, I'll just say go back. Okay, center, shape format, and shape fill. Is that the good one? No, I don't like it. Yeah, this one is fine. And go back, right? At least somewhere to know where do you click to go back, rather than being like asking the question or figuring out after making click. Okay, so this is what it is. Again, I will press my Windows Shift and S word. Okay, we have it. I will open up the paint. Paste it. Save it. Call it overview. That's what I did earlier, right? And over here, what I'll do is, first I will insert a button, right? And then based on this click, I want to show the image. So where is my image? My image is here. Okay, pictures, overview, in the style, scaling, make it fit. Cool. Okay, and we have this. Now what we need is some more settings. Okay, and the setting is available via selection and bookmark. These are the two things we need. So I'll just hide others. So right now everything is shown. I will capture this and click on add, and I will say rename show image. Okay, and then I will hide the image and add the bookmark, rename it hide image, right? It's very simple. Close this, close this. Okay, now go to the visualization, select this, enable the action, and here action is your bookmark, and click on show image. So if I click on control and click on this, the image is shown, right? But if I again click it over here, nothing will going to happen, because I can set one action over here. Now the next thing is, I select this image, and even on the image I can set the action. If I click here, set it, bookmark, and hide image, right? Now I can click anywhere on the image and it will hide, but I have just given a very specific option like go back. So if I click over here and click this, control click this, the image is hidden. So control click here, control click here, control click here, or maybe control click here, right? So that is basically what finally is being asked, and then you can play around with this axis as well. As you would see, the air is changing, your details are changing. So that's mainly what I wanted to show in this exercise, what I basically attempted, and then for me it took like almost 45 to 50 minutes, but I just thought of making a very concise video, very step by step, so that you can easily understand this. So this is a great way for me, and I hope for you as well, to exercise the skills. And if you remember, this one basically is something which I have shown, like show hide pane as well, which is a filter pane that you can show. But in today's example, we are playing with the image and making it a dynamic. So that's about it. And now I'll meet you in the next video with a new topic.